Hey guys, here's one that I found on the internet that you can find called suffix tree construction, done by Divya Undi. If you want to go ahead and try to look for that one, I like it because it uses a more common term. So let's look at banana, Banana, and that's the word that she uses to do a suffix tree with. So I'm going to do mine a little different. If you look at hers, I'm sure there's going to be different numbering of indexes. I always just like to do this. And one, two, three, four, five, six. These are obviously my indexes. I think she starts with zeros, but they really don't matter. It's irrelevant. I just need to be able to figure out kind of where they came from. So again, if we start here at the root, there we are. You know, the first thing is, do we have an A? And obviously we don't have an A. So we're going to create an A $sign. And I just kind of like to make a little note, you know, that's the sixth one. So there I am there. Um, and so then do I have an N? Well, Leslie, oh, no, I don't. So I have to create basically another root for an NA, right? So let's just go here and let's just do our NA, and we're going to go $sign on that one. And of course, that's going to be from our number 5. So now we have ANA. Well, we already have an A, right? So now we have to split that to a, okay, well, now we have an A or an NA. So what are we going to do here? We're basically going to then, again, you can just, some people put dots here. I know she does. You can also just make it, you know, a branch that goes more like this. However you want to do it, it really doesn't kind of matter that way. So again, so back here now we have an A and A. So there's our A. So now we're going to go to our $sign, right? And that's, let me go, that's going to be our 6th. So there's $sign. I'm just kind of doing the 6 to kind of keep track right there of our $sign. And then of course now we have a different branch here, which is going to be our NA, right? Our NA $sign. And then that's going to be well, which one is that? So that was again the ANA. So that was the 4, right? There we are. And so now if we go back to the next one, so we now have the 3. So we have an NANA. Do we have a N? Yeah, we do have an N. Oh, look, we already have an N and an A. So now we have to split this one. All right, we have the first NA. So now we're going to move that over here, and there's our $sign. And of course that $sign is going to be from, let me see, do this NA and then NA. That's going to be from our 3. And let's just see again, if you see where this was right here. This is going to be right our 5. So let's move that over here, $sign 5 like that, because now we have our NA ending, which is the 5. Right, it is, right, NA. And then we also have our NA, which is the 3. Now we go back again and we take a look at the next one, which is an A. And so do we have an A? Yes. Do we have an ANA? Yes, we do have an ANA. We do. And so now what are we going to have to do with that? We're going to have to split that one, right? So let's see how we're going to do that, because we have an ANA, so we have one more NA that we got to split, right? And so now we're going to go ahead and just split those two like that. And of course, one of them is going to be the end. We're going to have one more ANA. And then let's just do another NA like that. And then of course, we're going to move the other one over to here. Like that. So far we have, right? So we have the NA was the ANA again, which was our 2. That's going to be $sign, right? Which is our 2, like that. And obviously this one is which one? That's going to be our 4, right? Just to kind of keep track right there of what we have. And then our last one is a B. Do we have a root for a B? Right now we only have an A root and an N root. We don't have a B root, so we got to add a B root, which is BANANA $, and then of course that's root 1 for us. And so, again, we can kind of redraw it if you want with the indexes on the outside with the 1 like that, right? And then we have our 5 there, we have our 3 here, right? We have our 6 here, we have our 4 here, and we have our 2 there. And so that, again, I should have, let me get rid of the $signs, forgot to do that little part, and also that little part. So now that makes more sense, because only should we have the suffix $signs at the very end of all of our, I like to call them query suffixes. So again, we have bananas with the ending right here, right? So if we repeat this whole thing and kind of look again how this works, so we have our A $sign, it was originally here. We had to create a new branch for the NA, which was here. And then we go back to the A, right? And then we have an ending, because it could have been the 6th one, or this was 4th, so ANA. Right here it was at 4 for a while. And then we go back to the N. Then we have a different branch. We could have ended the NA here from the 5, but now we have another NA from the 3rd one over here. And so now we go back to the A again. So we have an ANA, which could end, but we have an ANANA, which is there. So ANANA, or A, or ANA. Those are all the different versions of that particular suffix tree. And that is another way to do a suffix tree. So as long as you understand the idea that every time you are coming up with a new character, and in our game, we're rarely ever going to have more than obviously 4 branches, because we're using just A's, T's, and C's, and G's. You just kind of add a new branch every time you have a new variable within each of the suffixes. So I hope that helped, and good luck.